Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Jurassic Park Dilophosaurus Ambush. The set number is 76958, comes with 211 pieces, including one figure and one dinosaur, and retails for $20. One thing I have to say right off the top, this box is rather big for only a $20 set. It is long and it is thick. Like the top part here, it's as thick as my hand. So yeah, I was actually rather surprised finding out just how big this box is. However, the size is certainly not the thing that really jumps out at you with this box. It is most certainly the box art. The scene on the front definitely fits the scene in the movie, and just looking at the color of this thing, it's absolutely fantastic how it goes from the blue, how it goes from the blue green to the green, light green, and then to yellow. Plus the extra red thrown in just really fits the Jurassic Park theme. Plus the added addition of just this little scene down at the bottom. Like here you can see a couple raptors and pteranodons. And then on the back, you got a full another scene with the T-Rex, more pteranodons, another velociraptor, a triceratops, and a couple of Parasaurolophus. And then, of course, wrapping around this giant image of the T-Rex. Just gorgeous box art. To quote John Hammond, they really spared no expense when it came to the box art of this set. In fact, you take a look at them. That's just how it goes for the entire 30th anniversary Jurassic Park line. Can't believe that movie is that old. And I really needed another reminder that I just recently turned 33. But here on the back of the box, you can see some of the play features. There's removing the top canopy of the Jeep, and of course the scene where Dennis gets spat at by the Dilophosaurus. But, as you can see, there's a push tab here, so let's go ahead and get this thing open. Okay, that was easy enough. Honestly, a lot of times with push tabs, I should find that it really didn't do so good with the tab. Alright, so, here are all the pieces. Oh, wow, majority of the Dilophosaurus is just out on his own. Wasn't expecting that. But, we got 2 bags, 1 sticker sheet with... Well, they're all small stickers. Quite a few of them. I said 1, 2. Let's see. What's that? 1, 2. Let's see. That's 4 stickers right there. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stickers in total. That's a lot of stickers for such a small set. And here is your instruction booklet. As you see, it's got the usual 3D rendering of the set. Right. A ad for LEGO Builder, and then you just jump right into the build. And I imagine, there we go. Okay, so the advertisement for the rest of the set is actually after seeing the full image of the set. I actually expected it to be back here, past the piece account. Well, no. They're good showing off all the pieces. But nope, it's actually in front of it. And this is actually the first set I've gotten of this wave. But believe me, I definitely want to get the entire wave. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing built. And then we'll start reviewing the set, starting with the figures. And for our main figure, we have the guy who caused all the trouble in the entire movie. We have Dennis Nedry. It got some good printing in both the face and the torso. Oh, he's got, I believe that's the fin style hair, and like I said, good printing. Face and hair. I like the additions of the water droplets on his face. The scene is in the rain, so it's accurate, or it could just be him sweating. From seeing the dinosaur. Plus, like I said, good torso print and good detailing right there, especially with the ID tag and the Jurassic Park logo. Oh, nothing too crazy on the back, though it is good printing, and he does have a secondary face after having just been spat. And I think I'm not sure what I think about the mouth. It almost looks like he's like, yuck, what did you just do to me? Instead of the screaming in pain that you actually see in the movie. But good figure all around, and of course a very necessary character for this scene. And just for a little comparison, I grabbed the dentist from the T-Rex Rampage, and basically the Jurassic Park UCS set, and just to do a little comparison of the figures. And I have to admit, I was quite surprised about what I found, and the fact is, the newer figure is actually a bit more accurate to what you see in the movies, especially when it comes to the torso. You can see, like, on the new figure here on the right, that there are two shades of blue here, and that's to represent he's got two shirts on. He's got like a Hawaiian shirt, which is the dark blue, and then the light blue is basically his work shirt, which you don't see on this figure. That both of those are in brown. So they actually look like one shirt, which, to be honest, is inaccurate. So this one's more accurate. Also, with the Jurassic Park logo, on the T-Rex Rampage figure, it's red, while in the Dilophosaurus head, it is yellow. That is more accurate. And then also on the back, while there is in the scenes, you do see that there is a Jurassic Park logo, like the one on the figure on the left from the T-Rex Rampage. The logo is much smaller, and it's so it doesn't take up half the back of the shirt. And and with the hood from the jacket on, it would be completely covered by the hood, much like you see in the new figure. So quite a bit more accurate figure in a much cheaper set. So well done on that, Lego. And for the second and final figure, we have the Dilophosaurus. This is the smaller version of the Dilophosaurus that we've been getting for the last few years. And it's a good color and good coloring on this one, especially accurate to what we see in the movie. I actually watched the movie while building this set because why not? Just get a good look for accuracy. Yeah, as you guys probably figured out with my breakdown of the Dennis Nedry figure. But still, this is a gorgeous looking dinosaur. A good mix between the green and I want to say this is supposed to be sand green. I don't really know. Of course, you can probably tell, especially like right here on the leg, that this is dual molded. It does have the somewhat rubberized tail. You can actually see where that starts right there, or at the little cut right there by my fingernail. But what really pops out to me is, much like in the movie, the frill. That yellow and orange and red-orange coloring is very accurate to what you see in the movie. See a couple notches there at the nose for the nostril, and of course you can open the jaw. Now normally there's only two positions for the jaw, one closed like this and then one wide open, but you can get it to where it kind of sits halfway, and I gotta admit, I definitely like that look. It definitely right with it as wide as this, it almost feels like the jaw's about to just straight fall off the thing. So knowing that you can get it halfway like that definitely looks good. And just show off here it is compared to the Dennis figure. Quite a bit different compared to what we see in the movie, because we see like the Dilophosaurus is actually the Dilophosaurus he encounters is quite a bit smaller than he is, about the size of almost like compared to the figure. The Dilophosaurus need to be about the size of a Lego dog, like the German Shepherd and Golden Retriever you see show up in a couple of sets. But they stuck with the big size for the dinosaur. That might just be due to limitations with how complicated the dinosaur is, especially with the crests on the head and the frill. That might be a bit difficult to get both accurate and strong for a mold in that small scale. So I can understand why they went with the small one. But why they went with the big one. So yeah, there are two figures, definitely necessary for this set. So next up for our secondary build, we have a little bit of foliage with the east dock road sign. All the stickers here, the map, the east dock sign, and the turn left sign, those are all stickers. And as you notice, much like this scene in the movie, you can spin around the sign like Dennis saying, wait, which way does this go? That's accomplished by putting it on a Technic half pin with a stud on the end. And as you can see, much like in the movie, the sign is very easily removable. That's because of it sitting on this 2x2 plate with a jump bar in the middle. So just put it on there, easily removed, easily taken off. I have tried doing this by pushing the Jeep into it, but this thing just doesn't have enough weight so where it stands still. If you push the Jeep into it, you can't like push the sign off because it just moves the whole thing. But yeah, here is that Technic pin. Easily put on, easily replaced. And you got a little foliage and a couple of Easter eggs. First off, you can see that is the secret Barbasol can Dennis uses to steal the dinosaur DNA, and I imagine that is supposed to be just a big glob of that shaving cream, but it's actually a Lego frog. One of the nice little Easter eggs Lego did with all these 30th anniversary sets is they snuck a frog in all the sets. I imagine that's a little Easter egg due to the fact that it took frog DNA to fill in the dinosaur DNA from the blood in order to be able to clone them and make the dinosaurs in the first place. So yeah, nice little Easter egg there. And I am happy to say that both the Barbasol can and the top, both of those pieces are printed. Very happy with those because I imagine those would be such a pain in order people put those on if they were stickers, especially the Barbasol can, because it is always a pain trying to get stickers to be on curved pieces. So very happy about that. So yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too special, but a nice couple of Easter eggs, and have a nice little side build. And finally, we have the main build of the set. That is the Jurassic Park Jeep with the canopy. This was quite an interesting build. There's some interesting build techniques, like I had getting this railing going on the plates with the clips, plus some interesting colors. In fact, you can see one of them right here. That is an orange 2x2 brick built in there. No idea why they went with that color, they just went with it. But good detail on this Jeep. I do have to apologize for one thing. I did think this one sticker was 2 stickers. It's not 2 stickers. It is just one. I just thought the black line there was the division of where the stickers are. It's just actually where the door on the Jeep is supposed to be. So there's actually 10 stickers in this set, not 12. And speaking of stickers, there's one right here for the license plate. There's one in the back as well. I'm happy to say that the grill piece here is printed. It got a sticker here on the front, and good look for the armored front, and where they use like this fence post. He's leaned up against the windshield. The same sticker as on the other side for the other door. Here you see you've got a spare wheel on the back. There's that extra. And there's the back license plate. Good amount of coloring as well between the red and gray. Get the classic Jurassic Park Jeep coloring, along with this, I believe, medium nougat for quite a bit of mud on this Jeep. Not too much, but good enough. Also, there's some more stickers on here. Here on the left side, you can see Dennis's footprint, but much more menacing. You can see on the right side, there's a Dilophosaurus footprint, indicating how Dennis meets his demise due to a Dilophosaurus getting in on the other side of the Jeep, probably due to the fact that he left the door open. The top of the canopy is easily removable. It's just held on by these 4 studs. And there's enough room for Dennis in there. He's got both a wheel and a stick shift. And there's some room back here for you to take your Barbasol bottle and just plop it in there. Let me go ahead and grab Dennis, and I'll plop him in there as well, so you can see how well he fits in there. I don't think you can fit another figure in there just to due to how big minifigures are. I don't think there's enough room in there to do the arms, but he fits in there pretty good actually. My seeing this for the first time, it is kind of tight. Like, his hair is basically right up there with against the anti-studs, but he fits in there just fine. And fortunately, with these wheels, which very much fit for the Jeep, very big, very rugged, and this, fortunately, unlike a lot of previous Lego vehicles, this thing rolls beautifully. So good amount of friction. The wheels aren't bumping up against anything in the vehicle. You roll this thing around, it's going to roll around just fine. So, good solid build for a rather iconic vehicle. And before we move on to the final review, here is the empty sticker sheet along with all the extra pieces. Nothing too crazy except for this guy. When you put together the Dilophosaurus, literally it's all just 2 pieces. It's the jaw and then literally the rest of the dinosaur. But for some reason, they decided to give an extra jaw. I really don't understand why. I mean, it's not too small, and there really isn't a whole lot of use for it. But other than that, nothing too crazy for extra pieces. So, with that out of the way, it's time to move on to my final thoughts and review. So, for my final thoughts and reviews on this set, I enjoyed it. The Dennis Nedry and Dilophosaurus figures are good. The build on the Jeep is well done. The little side build with the terrain in the sign and the Barbasol can are well done. This is a pretty solid $20 set. It doesn't feel overpriced even with a large molded animal all in it. Just a heads up though, if you want to pick it up and don't mind not getting any VIP points, I would recommend buying it at Walmart. They have it, they usually have it for $17, so it's just a little bit off the regular $20 price point, so it makes it a little bit easier to bite the bullet. But if you are a fan of the Jurassic Park films, especially the original, I would recommend picking this up. It's not a big scene in the movie, but it is a key scene. And like I said, you get the one figure who caused all the trouble in the first place, plus a really good dinosaur. So, that is my review for this set. I do recommend picking it up. Thank you for watching my review on this set. I hope I've helped to make your decision on whether you want to pick this set up or not, if you haven't already. Thank you for joining me for this review. If you enjoyed it, you guys know what to do. You can check out some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I will see you all in the next video. Later, everybody!